Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm currently in the bathroom right now, just about to get ready for my day, and I figured while I did my makeup I wanted to catch up with you guys. As I get ready, I'll also share some of my favorite makeup products. This has been like my typical go-to makeup routine when I want to do my makeup, and I also know that by the time this video is up, it's the Sephora sale. It's currently going on right now, so I really want to try to get this up so that you guys can shop some of my favorite products, or if you're in the market for some recommendations, whether it's face makeup, eye makeup, lip products, skincare, all of that. I'll link everything that I share with you guys down below, all my recommendations. But getting into my makeup routine, before I even put anything on my skin for makeup, I always prep my skin. I think skin prep makes such a big difference in how your makeup ends up turning out. So I'll just cleanse my face in the morning with a very gentle cleanser. I just use the La Roche-Posay cleanser. You can get it on like Amazon or at like Ulta, Target, any drugstore I believe. And then these two products are like non-negotiables for me. I keep it very simple with my morning skincare and honestly my evening skincare as well. I have found that throughout my skincare journey as a girl who has very sensitive and acne prone skin, just having very simple products in my routine makes all the difference, and less is definitely more. So non-negotiable for me in the morning with my skincare is a vitamin C serum. This is the CEO Vitamin C from Sunday Riley. I have found that this is like the highest potent vitamin C that you can get on the market without getting it prescribed by like a dermatologist or an esthetician, and it has 15% of vitamin C. So really powerful for the skin. It helps so much with just brightening up the skin. It has helped even out my complexion and really helped out a lot with fading my acne scars. That's why I swear by having vitamin C, because my primary concern with my skin has been healing my acne scars from the acne that I went throughout like high school and college. And I absolutely love this stuff. Like I said, it is 15% of vitamin C, so since it does have such a high dose of vitamin C, it is a little more pricey, but I cannot go without it. I absolutely love this vitamin C serum. And then to follow up, I just use the SkinfixSkin Barrier Plus Restoring Gel Cream. Cannot say enough good things about this. I've used like 3 different tubs of this, but I love the consistency of this because it is gel. It doesn't leave my skin feeling very greasy or looking oily, so it's great as like a moisturizer underneath all of your makeup. And it's just so nourishing and incredibly hydrating. Now with my skin all prepped, I can get into my makeup routine, and I always start with the primer. This Milk Hydro Grip Primer is just a non-negotiable for me. This leaves my makeup on for hours on end. It just like sticks to my skin like glue, but this primer doesn't have that very tacky, sticky feeling that I have found with many primers. I'm very particular about the different primers that I use, and this is the one that has stuck in my routine consistently. I absolutely love it, and it just locks in my makeup all day long. This step is crucial for me before I put on any foundation, because this is like the secret sauce to making my makeup look very natural and just glow from within. This is the Glowy Super Gel from SAIE. I'm obsessed with the SAIE brand. I just love all their makeup so much. It's very clean beauty too. But you guys will see, this gives your skin the most beautiful glow. This is one of those products that when I tried it for the first time, I knew that it was going to be a staple in my routine. It's just so pretty, so lightweight on the skin. Sometimes I'll even wear this without putting foundation on if I want to feel a little more put together and like kind of put on makeup but not go full face or anything. This is like such a good alternative and still gives you that like beautiful shine from within. So I absolutely love this. I'm gonna use one of the products today that I got during the Sephora sale already, because I freaking love this HAUS foundation from Lady Gaga. I actually had a sample of it from Sephora a couple weeks ago, but I completely ran out of it, and I'm like, once the sale hits, I'm immediately gonna be adding that to my cart because I freaking love the way that it looks on my skin. I feel like right now it's such a cult favorite, and I've heard everyone and their mother rave about it, and for the longest time I could never get my hands on it because they didn't have my shade in stock. But actually this year during the Sephora sale, I finally picked it up. So this is one of my Sephora sale purchases this year. It's so pretty, and I just love the way that it looks. I feel like for a while I was having the problem with foundations that they would just oxidize throughout the day. So towards the end of the day, my makeup would look very like orangey and just very unnatural. But no, not with this one. This one is definitely one of my new favorites. I'm getting distracted talking about makeup products so much that I'm forgetting to give you guys a little life update. Currently, as we speak, life update, the biggest one is obviously getting Frankie, my golden doodle puppy, which has easily been the best decision I've ever made. Not gonna lie, when I first got him back in September, early September, I had puppy blues for the first 2 weeks. I was like, what did I just get myself into? But I have fallen in love with him every single day more and more. I'm thinking to myself, how the heck could I ever love anything more than this? Like, he is an angel puppy, so good, and he has been, like I said, the best thing ever. I just don't know how I did life without him before, and it's just been so fun, like watching him grow, seeing him learn so many new things. I honestly can't believe how good he's been with training. I've been personally training him and not like doing anything crazy because I don't really know much with dog training, but I've just been doing what I think works well. And he already knows how to sit. He's already crate trained. He's potty trained. I'm like, how the heck are you this good and you're only like 4 months old? I don't even know. Like, he is truly, truly the best ever. And it's been so much fun. I actually took him to Miami a couple weekends ago. My parents were in town for a work convention down there. So we went and road tripped and I hung out with them for the weekend. So they got to meet Frankie. I cannot wait to bring him home for the holidays. I'm gonna see how that works. Honestly, I know nothing really about traveling with puppies. So if you have any advice for me, please let me know. I am quite nervous about it. Like, I want him to go in the cabin with me. And I don't know how that all works. I know he has to be like under 25 pounds and he is under 25 pounds. I actually took him to the vet the other day and he's 13 pounds. So he's getting to be a big boy. It's crazy how fast he's grown. I'm like, don't grow on me. But I think he's gonna be like a mini to medium golden doodle. So he'll get to be 25 to 30 pounds at the most, which honestly is the perfect size and exactly what I want because I can still like scoop him up. I don't know why it stresses me out thinking about traveling with him, but of course I'm gonna do it. I just need to know like if I have to have certain documents, or I know I have to have him in a like little carrier and it has to be, he has to be able to like turn around in it, or like 25 pounds or something. I really don't know. If you've ever traveled with a dog before or a puppy, please let me know because I want some advice. Anywho, that is that on that. I also just put on this MERCIER setting powder. This thing I've used since probably the 8th grade. I absolutely love this for setting my under eyes and kind of just baking because it locks everything in so nicely and does not have, or does not like let my under eyes crease at all. It just keeps my makeup looking so fresh. So I love using this stuff. But then the next life update, pretty big one actually, is that my lease is up here in February. So I'm starting to think about what is next for me in terms of moving. I do love my apartment so much. I have zero complaints about living here, and I would definitely sign the lease again, but it just is so expensive for me to live here, and for how often I'm commuting to go downtown and spending time around like Hyde Park or downtown Tampa and like walking Bayshore. I commute down there quite a bit and I love all the things that I do when I go down there and like all the coffee shops, the walkability. So I miss having that. I'm thinking once my lease is up here in February, I'm gonna move somewhere closer downtown. But I don't know, I've absolutely loved living in Tampa, and a couple weeks ago I was like, do I completely move out of Florida and just try something new? Because I miss having 4 seasons so much. Like, you always want what you don't have, and it's so funny because when I moved to Florida and it's like getting to be the fall and the winter time, I miss the coziness of the season. But then when I'm like home in Minnesota and it's that time of year, I'm like, okay, get me back to Florida. I miss the sunshine. And I just always think like, how would my life be different if I were to move somewhere else? But I think I just need to give Tampa another year. And it's not that I don't like Tampa at all. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's very homey for me here and it feels very comfortable. I've really established a routine for myself here. I have made friends here. And I think I would have a different experience or a perspective on it once I move closer to downtown, because for me personally right now, Tampa feels very small, and it does start to feel pretty small after like a year or 2 of living here, because to be honest, the downtown is not that big, and like Tampa is a big city and there's a lot of little like neighborhoods in the Tampa area, but at the end of the day, like I run into a lot of the same people. There's a lot of the same restaurants that everyone goes to, a lot of the same bars. Like the going out scene is very, very small here. Not that I'm huge into like going out, but to just give you some perspective of what it's like, there's like 1 club that everyone goes to, 2 bars that like you can go to that you know everyone will be at, and it's kind of like the same thing every weekend. So sometimes it does feel like I'm living in a hamster wheel when living here and like living the same day over and over, but I don't know, I do like the small town feel of it sometimes. But then I play with the idea of like, oh my gosh, what if I was living in a city like Chicago or something, like in a high-rise apartment, and I get to experience fall and experience winter. But then I remember like, okay, it would get to be maybe January or February and I'd be like, okay, I'm so over the winter. And here I'm always like, oh, I'm so over the summer. So it's kind of just like a constant battle. But at the end of the day, I absolutely love Florida, and I think we all deal with the fact of there's always going to be something that you're missing, and nothing is ever going to be perfect or be the exact right fit. But I do want to take advantage of like trying new cities while I'm young, because I don't have anything tying me down. I'm not tied down to a relationship. I'm not tied down to a job, and I really feel fortunate to have that flexibility, because I think you learn so much when you do move new places and like experience new things and new beginnings. And it can definitely be overwhelming and be stressful, like making new friends. And now that I'm comfortable in a routine and I'm like, okay, let's up and move, I feel like I just got comfortable, you know? So I'm just gonna give it another shot for a year and move closer to downtown, give myself a new experience, and see how it goes. Because I know that I'll definitely get out more once I'm closer to downtown, because things will be a lot more walkable, and it's not going to be like a 25-minute commute to me. And that's without traffic. You add traffic on that, so driving downtown on a Friday night or a Saturday or Sunday morning, that's traffic. And there is definitely lots of traffic happening around here this time of year. So it gets to be like 35 to 40 minutes, and that's just not it for me. So anyways, we'll kind of see. I'm probably going to start apartment hunting here towards the end of November, which I know sounds really soon, but I just want to have an idea for what or where I'm going to be moving and like what my options are, because I obviously want to like bring you guys through the entire process and have all of the moving content ready to go, which may happen at the end of November or early February, towards the end of January, because with the holidays rolling up, I don't want to like throw moving content on top of that. I really want to like soak up the coziness of the holiday season and base a lot of my content around that. And then as the new year comes around, this is like my favorite time to create content and put content out there for you, because just the new beginning of the new year is so motivating, and definitely want to lean into that as we head into the new year. And then my moving content will probably be like very, very pre-filmed and then come out a little bit later. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think about that. And then if you have any like certain video ideas that you want to see from me as we head into the new year, or as we wrap up the end of this year with the holidays rolling around and everything. And speaking of that, I know Vlogmas is coming up. And with Vlogmas this year, I think I'm just going to do it on TikTok. I did that last year and I got such a good response. It was also a lot less pressure, because to be honest, the reason why I've never done Vlogmas on my YouTube channel is because not like my everyday is not that interesting, and like I don't want to put pressure on myself to just get content out. I'm all about quality over quantity, and I know it would just drive me to the edge if I had to post a video every single day and stress me out. I never want this to become something that I like have to do, because it's always something that I want to do. And again, at the end of the day, like not every day is very interesting for me. And I could do like a week in my life of Vlogmas, but just thinking of picking up the camera every single day, I know that that would definitely lead me to feeling burnt out towards the end of December. And I love posting all of my like New Year's content and like routine kind of stuff at the beginning of January, and like resetting for the new year and all of that. And those are like my favorite videos to film and edit and create. So I'm like, I want to have like the best mindset heading into the new year with those type of videos. So I'm going to hold off on doing Vlogmas and just do that on TikTok this year, but I'll obviously still be posting videos like 2 or 3 times a week on my YouTube channel. So yeah, moral of the story, I'll be posting all of my Vlogmas content over on TikTok. So definitely be sure to follow me over there so you can stay up to date with what I do throughout December. I already post on TikTok every single day, so that's why posting daily vlogs will not be as tough for me. And honestly, it was really fun for me doing it last year. So I definitely want to do it again this year, and probably put them on YouTube Shorts as well. It's a bummer because YouTube Shorts, you can only do up to a minute long videos, and my Vlogmas videos tended to be like between 2 or 3 minutes. So I try to like chop them down to be a minute, and it just got to be like so much work. So I'll try my best to like bring them also on YouTube Shorts when I can and if I can. And I'm hoping that YouTube Shorts eventually like goes to 3 minutes at least. That would be so ideal for me and so many other people. But yeah, so all of my Vlogmas content will be over on TikTok, and also with gift guides too. I know a lot of people want to see gift guides coming soon. Those I'm currently working on. They're on my ShopMy. I can also link my ShopMy down below for you guys. My ShopMy contains literally everything, whether it's outfit of the days that you see me wear on TikTok, on Instagram, anything that you see in my video, like literally any product. That's where like everything lives, and that's also where my gift guides will be. So I'll have gift guides for the girls, gift guides for the fitness friend, the boyfriend, or the gift guide for somebody that has like literally everything and you don't know what to buy for them, or like Secret Santa gift ideas. So that is also something that I've been working on for you guys. So yeah, that is everything with relation to the holidays and just like wrapping up the end of this year. I cannot believe it's already the end of this year. It's just crazy how fast time has flown by. I'm like, I blinked and this year was over. Like, how the heck is it gonna be 2025? That is crazy. That my lease is almost up. I don't know what's next. Like, we'll see. But yeah, that is my ramble about the holidays, Tampa, all that. Anyways, speaking of what I was just putting on my skin while I was chatting with you guys, I just did the NARS bronzer. This is like a ride or die product. I've been using this probably since the 8th grade. Not this exact one, but this bronzer in general. So freaking good. I always put this on top of a cream bronzer. I love how it just like really sticks on your skin when you do that and gives it more of like a flawless airbrushed finish. And then this bronzer has been a recent favorite as well. It's the Tower 28 West Coast Bronzino. So freaking pretty. I just love all of the Tower 28 products. They have a blush that I love as well. This is the BeachPlease Golden Hour blush. So good. This is like a very pretty, peachy, kind of like warmer tone, which I think looks so nice on the skin. But for my blush today, I'm just going to use the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. I love the Rare Beauty blushes. These are so good. I don't know how I'll ever run empty on this because such a little bit goes a long way and it comes in like a big tube. My mom actually went empty on this product. I'm like, Mom, how did you finish up that Rare Beauty blush? Because even just 2 dots gives me like plenty of bright pink to my cheeks. So I really like it. They have like a bunch of different colors as well. I also love the SAIE Dew blushes. It's a very similar consistency and kind of like formula as the Rare Beauty ones. They also are like, again, one of my favorite brands because it's just like very clean products. It's actually right here, but it's the same kind of applicator too. It's like that thick, spongy applicator and it's really pretty. I also like to put the blush a little bit under my eyebrow to just tie everything together. Then on top of the liquid blush, I just am applying the DIOR pink blush. I just love the way that it looks. It's like a very bright pink and it just makes me look so alive and awake. It is a little bit pricier, but I'm telling you guys, there is no shade of pink that compares to this one. I absolutely love it. It's like the perfect, bright, poppy pink. Last product for the face, I'm just gonna go in with this liquid illuminizer from Rare Beauty. This is one heck of a highlight, you guys. Like, you'll just see once I finish putting it on. This is in the shade Outshine, and it's so freaking pretty. This, again, is one of those things where I'm like, this is gonna last me until the end of time. There's just so much product, and such a little goes a very long way. I'm gonna quickly do my eyebrows, and I honestly don't do anything special with my brows. I just use this Maybelline brow pencil because to me, a brow pencil is a brow pencil. All I care is that it fills in the little sparse areas. So I'm just gonna quickly brush through those, which honestly, as I do my brows, I'm quite humbled because I'm like, I really badly need to get them waxed, but it's one of those things that I just continue to put off because there's no part of getting my eyebrows done that is enjoyable and or relaxing, and it takes like maybe 2 minutes. So it's not fun at all, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's like being a girl is one heck of some upkeep, let me tell you. I'm sure we all know by now, but like even nails, I stopped getting my nails done at the beginning of this year, and I'm like, or at the beginning of this summer, and I'm so happy because I'm like, I save like $70 a month now. And if I break a nail or like they're starting to grow out and all of that, I don't have to stress about getting into the nail salon. I just do them from home now and I absolutely love it. So this has been one of those like subtle changes that I've made in my routine and it's nice. Like I loved having like fresh looking nails. It honestly just like made me feel a little more elevated, a little more put together. But sitting in that nail salon for like an hour to an hour and a half, I dread it every single time. And I know that's a very privileged thing to say. And it's very privileged to be like, oh, I hate getting my nails done. But I just despised it. It was not really my thing. I like getting pedicures, but nails on the other hand, I don't like not being able to do anything with my hands for an hour and just sitting there like. But anyways, I'm getting off track. Back to the makeup. So for my mascara, I just used the LANCôME Lash Idôle and then the SAIE Black Mascara. This has been a lethal combo for me recently. It lengthens and just gives my lashes the most beautiful volume, and they honestly look like falsies without looking too intense. So this is such a good little duo, and I hate that it's obviously sold at Sephora, so it's a little more pricey than your typical go-to drugstore mascaras, which honestly, I'm a big drugstore fan for mascara. You cannot go wrong. So anyways, I have no technique to doing my mascara. I just make sure I get every lash, and I always do this one first to lengthen, and then I'll finish up with the SAIE to give all the volume. To finish off the makeup, I'm just lining the lips. This is my favorite step of the makeup routine, the lip combo. This is in the shade Dress to the 90s. It's such a pretty like nude slash mauve. I cannot talk and do my lip liner at the same time, but you guys know if you have pressed play on my vlogs anytime within the last 3 months, I do not shut up about these lip liners. I love that you don't have to sharpen them. You can just twist at the bottom to get more product, and they just glide on your lips like butter, and they last like all night long, so you don't have to worry about continuing to reapply it. And I love always having this in my purse. This is like definitely one of my ride or die lip products. They're so good, and I have them in a couple different shades, but we're just gonna go with this mauve and nude today. And then to finish off the lips, I'm just gonna use the SAIE lip gloss in the shade Shake. This is just like a very pretty nude light brown. I absolutely love it, and I think it complements the lip liner that I use really nicely. And that's pretty much all I ever do for my typical go-to makeup routine. Again, I'll have everything linked down below for you guys, but these are like my favorite products, my ride or dies, and what I would definitely recommend checking out if you plan on shopping at the Sephora sale. So links and everything will be in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this very like chill, relaxing, catch-up style video. I haven't filmed a vlog like this in so long, so it was super fun to catch up and just hang out for a bit. But I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next vlog. Bye guys.